Out of all of the tests, I think this is the easier one from just conceptually. I just think it is, and it makes sense to people. They're not hard concepts. They're not difficult to understand. When we get to aggregate demand and aggregate supply, um, it'll be easy for people that did supply and did demand well. But if you didn't do those well, then you might struggle a little bit. It's a little bit different. International trade is, some people get it real easy. So this one I think is the easiest unit. Don't want to discourage people, but everybody did. I mean, there was a lot of 92s out of 92s, but we did it the day before. But I've done that before, and he did well. I'm sorry, Mia, you had a question. Let me find the chat. Why is rent included in GDP? It's income. It's income. So to remember, it's not your parents doing rent for you, but if your parents owned another house and they owned a house that they were selling to somebody else, or not selling, but renting to somebody else, that's their income. I just had a student today. He was going like, my dad rented his house to his ex-wife and whatever else. Should I include that as income? I'm like, the IRS takes that. That's what income should be. I've rented a couple houses, so it's part of your income. Now that wouldn't be, normally it wouldn't be you renting from your mom and dad just because they don't report it, you don't report it. But if you've got you're an apartment, it's definitely income for that apartment. October, you got a question? No? Haven't heard any questions? Got any questions, October? Smile, October. People are still trying to find. So what else? Mia, Jack, anybody? Just us? So I do think it's easier concepts, easier stuff. I think unemployment's been easy. I think inflation's been easy. There's a few things that are a little bit different, but overall, I think the multiple choice, just go slow and think about it. And almost, I think, check things off that are wrong. Just go through your mind, this is wrong, this is wrong. The knots are tough, which is not included in GDP, which is not a problem but you've got to just think of that way because the AP has those. And just go through each one, and does that make sense? Is there a word that's off, or is there something in it? When did macroeconomics start? When do you think it was? I can't hear you. When do you think it started? When did we come up with the field? Don't remember. Anybody? Hi, Danny. Nice to see you. Great Depression. You're correct.
Yeah.
So that would be it. So then economic goals. There's the couple questions, like I said. And I do think people think that the AP is tricky questions and tricky types of things. So that's why I said just read it, read the question, and see what it's asking for. Couple on the deflator and the difference between the deflator and the CPI. So just make sure you know those. I'm done. I'm ready to go. I think you guys are ready to go. October, you ready to go? See, that's good. That's good. Mia, you ready to go? Perfect, right, Mia? Danny, I missed you on the last one. I will record it. Were you in the last one, Danny?
No.
Okay, because I started at 7:45. So you'll see the recording. You'll see what we went over and did that. But do you specifically have any questions?
Not really. I think I'm good.
I think, like I was saying at the beginning, I think this is probably the easiest concept-wise to cover. It makes sense. It's logical. It's not that difficult with graphs and charts and things like that. It's just, unemployment, inflation are easy concepts. The business cycle incorporates those and makes sense. Yes, you have math problems, but I mean, today, everybody, I mean, seriously, most people did extremely well. And then the ones that didn't, it could be because they were absent because of something that was missed, and that was something that it's easily can be fixed. Because I was very happy with things that happened with those. So um, even people that didn't do as well, maybe a C or a D, um, simple fixes, just like the supply and demand. I think there's easy fixes on that that we can just do. Are the D-backs winning, Jack? He left. I'm hoping they're winning. Oh my goodness. Anyone else? Questions? So I will get the 2 recordings up. I'll get both of them online so you can look at those. If you don't have any questions, I'll be happy to get that done. You can text me. Don't email me. Marina left, but she emailed me last night, and I don't look at my email. Text me, and I'll be happy to answer those. But good luck. Okay, and I'll post the 2 videos. Okay. Okay. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.